Hey, what's up guys? Dr. M3 here. We are back in the SVJ Zago today, and we're going to look at something pretty special, a new car that may or may not be added to the garage, and I'm going to ask you guys what you think. But before you do anything, before we go any further, I'm going to ask you to go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on if you want to see all the videos and stuff that we're going to be doing this summer. I see the stats, and a lot of you that watch the videos aren't subscribed, so go ahead and do that. And so, update. Before we see the new car that we're thinking about, let me tell you about what is going on. Look, an R8, pretty cool. You know, what are those? I mean, I'm Audi too. We're Audi family, Volkswagen family. Anyway, GT500. So anyway, let's see how distracted we are. This is what happens with car guys. Anyway, update, we're still waiting for delivery info on the Revuelto. The US was supposed to get them first. We haven't gotten them. I'm patient. Be patient. We'll have lots of great content when that car gets here. But in the meantime, just incredible. Anyway, we're gonna go see this new car, and I'm gonna ask you what you guys think. If this should be a part of the garage, should this be one of the new cars that we bring in to join us this year? I don't know. It'll be my first one of this make, so maybe it makes sense to do it, but I don't know. I'm gonna show you that in just a few minutes. All right, so we finally got here, and if you're thinking that we're talking about that thing behind me, the Hummer HV, you'd be wrong. In fact, it's kind of almost like the complete opposite of what we're looking at. What we're looking at today is the first edition of the Lotus Emira. This car is essentially the car that replaces the Evora, and of course, you've seen on my channel before the Exige, the Exige S, and a number of those cars. In fact, there's an old series that I used to do called Meet the Beast. So if you want to go see those cars that I did years and years ago in the early years of the YouTube channel, you can go check them out. But I've been intrigued by this car ever since I saw its big brother, the Avia, at Pebble Beach a few years ago. That car is just absolutely amazing, crazy looking, futuristic. And if you know anything about Lotus, they're about the pure driving experience. Now, I've not had a chance to drive these cars. These cars that you see here that I'm going to show you are actually pre-owned, so they're not available to be driven, unfortunately. But we will bring a review on that car when it comes, when we have an opportunity to do it. But I just want to show you around this car. Its proportion has always been something that's uniquely Lotus, right? And you'll hear it all the time. This is a mid-engine mounted. The engine is similar to the engine that's on the Evora and the Evora GT. This is now a naturally aspirated engine. And again, the cars that are being shipped to the United States now are all manual. And they come in these beautiful colors. I'm partial to the blue, but I think the yellow one is pretty nice, and we're going to show you a few of the others that are around there. But again, the driving style, we're going to open the car and show you as you go in. It has this, take a look at the dash there, just amazing, amazing looking. It's an upgraded and very modern compared to the Lotus Evora that's gone out. And so I'm just going to show you how you now have a much larger infotainment display here. It's not on. I think, you know, this should be very familiar to you, right? From the Aventador and the Huracan. And all the cars, as I said, that are being launched in the United States are in fact manual. One thing that's amazing about Lotus has really been their seat, right? Their seating position. You sit fairly low to the ground. These seats are almost Recaro type seats. I'm not sure if Recaro is the maker or not, but you can see how they're nicely, highly bolstered. I love the Lotus here across the upper part of the seat. And again, I think there's just something amazing about this. Take a look at the steering wheel. You can see Emira there, but this is not quite a Squircle, but it's a pretty interesting and very close to the driver. The thing that I'm not so sure about, and I think everybody has done this, so many people have gone to this, is the controls on the steering wheel are a little bit more capacitive. They're not physical buttons. I don't know what you guys think about that. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of that. I kind of like physical buttons, but there you have it. Beautiful, beautiful car. I like how Emira is embossed all over. You look at the floor mats and a number of other places, you'll see this. So we're going to go ahead and open. We're going to go ahead and open the trunk. I'll show you how you do that. There's a button right here that we press and hold, and that opens in the back. And you remember something that was always amazing for Lotus, even as small as they are, is that you could bring a set of golf clubs, and you can still do that in this car. So you have, this is a naturally aspirated V6. I was looking at that going, wait a minute, is that a blow-off valve? Because it looks like it, but apparently that's just an actuator. But again, full set of golf clubs can fit in the back of the car, and it's pretty cool. Let me show you the blue version. And I like the blue a lot because it stands out. It's kind of one of those classics things. And I love the diamond cut wheels in this car. I mean, I think it's just absolutely beautiful. For all the launch cars, they have the Emira First Edition one on the side. And again, I'm just going to open this one and show you the interior. This one has contrast yellow stitching on the seat to go along with the calipers. Take a look at the center dash there. It comes up. I think this thing is just angular and futuristic looking. So very much a driver's car. I want to know from you guys, what do you think? What do you think? Should an Emira be in the garage? I think these cars look amazing. I'd like to know what you guys think. That's going to do it for this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.